Did the Quran hint at life beyond Earth? The idea of life beyond Earth isn't just the stuff of science fiction. It might actually have ancient roots in Islamic scripture. One of the most frequently cited verses in this discussion comes from Surah Ash-Shura 42:29, which reads, "And among his signs is the creation of the heavens and the earth, and the living creatures he has dispersed throughout them, and he is capable of gathering them when he wills." The Arabic word used for living creatures is dabba, which refers to tangible mobile beings, essentially living organisms. What's interesting is that the verse doesn't restrict these creatures to Earth. It explicitly says they exist in the heavens, which Islamic scholars often interpret as the wider cosmos. Some believe this could be a subtle but powerful indication that life may exist elsewhere in the universe, why some classical scholars believed in other worlds. Medieval Islamic thinkers weren't shy about big questions, and one of those was whether there could be multiple worlds beyond our own. Fakhr al-Din al-Razi, a 12th century Islamic theologian, went so far as to challenge the dominant geocentric model of the universe. He examined the phrase Rab al-Alamin, or Lord of the Worlds, which appears in the Quran, most notably in the very first chapter, Surah al-Fatiha. Al-Razi questioned, if God is the Lord of Worlds, plural, why would he be referring to only Earth? He argued that this could point to the existence of other realms or even other Earth-like worlds inhabited by beings known only to God. Do hadiths mention extraterrestrial beings? While the Quran is often the primary source for Islamic views on the cosmos, hadith literature, sayings and actions of the Prophet Muhammad can also provide insights. Some obscure narrations speak of countless universes or beings that existed before humanity. However, many of these hadiths are subject to debate in terms of authenticity and interpretation. That said, Islamic scholars generally agree on a broader metaphysical framework that allows for realms of existence beyond what we can see. Jinn, for example, are non-human beings made of smokeless fire, capable of living and interacting with the human world, sometimes invisibly. What do modern Muslim scholars say about aliens? Today, Muslim scholars and thinkers are revisiting the question of extraterrestrial life in light of new scientific developments. Some scholars have even coined a term for this field, Islamic astrotheology. Books like Islamic Theology and Extraterrestrial Life explore how Muslims might understand alien life within a Qur'anic framework. Modern scholars generally agree that the discovery of extraterrestrial life wouldn't contradict Islamic beliefs. In fact, it could be seen as a confirmation of God's vast creative power. Islam, they argue, doesn't claim humans are the only intelligent beings created by God. It just states that humans were placed on Earth with a special role and responsibility. Would aliens be subject to Islam's teachings? If intelligent extraterrestrial life were discovered, it raises an intriguing theological question. Would they be bound by the same spiritual obligations as humans? The Quran suggests that every nation or species may have received its own prophet. So it's possible, within Islamic thought, that alien civilizations could have their own forms of divine guidance tailored to their worlds and experiences. However, most scholars caution that we're stepping into the realm of speculation here. Islamic theology centers around the idea that all creation is under the dominion of Allah, but the exact nature of other life forms' relationship with the divine would be known only to him. Is searching for alien life compatible with Islamic values? Absolutely. The Quran repeatedly encourages humans to explore and reflect upon the heavens and the earth. Scientific inquiry is not only permitted, it's encouraged. Surah Al-Mulk 67-3-4 invites believers to look again and again at the creation of the universe and see if they can find any flaws. Muslim scientists during the golden age of Islam studied astronomy, physics, and mathematics with religious enthusiasm. In that same spirit, the search for extraterrestrial life is seen by many as a form of spiritual curiosity. As long as the pursuit aligns with ethical conduct and a sense of humility before the Creator, it's considered not just compatible with Islam, but potentially an act of worship.